Today we have prepared the top Turkish TV series at the request of my beloved viewers. So watch and enjoy. My Alien Life. The girl, Bahar, was given to strangers almost immediately after birth, and she lived all her life in a poor family, not imagining who her real parents were. The girl's father turns out to be a man whose family is one of the richest in Istanbul and has a huge influence. This story will appeal to everyone who loves unexpected plot twists, hot passions, and insidious intrigues that make the heart beat faster. How will Bahar's fate be decided when her named sister and stepmother opposes her? My Brothers and Sisters. In the series, My Brothers and Sisters, the viewer becomes a witness to the unusual fate of a modest Turkish family. Four children become orphans in a car accident. When experiencing a bereavement, brothers and sisters are aware of the high possibility of separation. After all, not every family wants to accept all children, but in order to survive, they need a job, and the older brothers decide to pick up their sisters and leave their hometown as far as possible. To complicate the search for the guardianship service, they move to Istanbul. Their main task is to stay together. Now a new life begins, full of dangerous trials, where there are no caring adults around to protect you from ridiculous mistakes. So unexpectedly, two brothers and two sisters are faced with the need to learn to take care of each other in order to survive in a cloudless world. And none of the temptations of the big city will break their decision to remain a united family, having survived an irreparable loss together. The brothers and sisters are no longer afraid of anything as long as they have each other. But the trials that fate has in store for them will turn out to be incredible adventures in which they will learn what it means to be a real family. Love, reason, revenge. Esra's parents owned their own cafe, but the financial situation of the family left much to be desired. The girl's mother was forced to choose a groom for her own benefit, and not relying on feelings. Esra adhered to a different principle in choosing a life partner. Esra's mother relied on her own experience, not idealistic ideas about relationships. The woman was upset that her daughter did not heed her wise advice. Esra was at a loss, because she could not imagine such a relationship where one pays, and the other has to obey and endure. And for the sake of what such sacrifices were required, Esra did not fit in the head. Esra had an acquaintance, modest guy Ozan. One day they decide to get married, but the couple is waiting for a difficult test. Esra and Ozan realize that their decision was due to certain circumstances. They part, and then it becomes known that Ozan became incredibly rich and became the head of the company. If you have already watched this series, please write a comment review. Kingfisher. The handsome and womanizer Ferret grew up in a wealthy family and is used to not denying himself anything. Endless parties, new girlfriends, these are the usual everyday life of a young man who does not care about the future or any achievements in life. The yellow press constantly writes about the adventures of the handsome major, which his grandfather does not like very much. Ferret's behavior upsets his grandfather, respected businessman Halis Aga, to provide for his family and achieve a decent position. The man worked hard and knows the value of every coin he earns. When the police come to Ferret's house with a search, Halis Aga understands that he must take the fate of his spoiled grandson into his own hands. He decides to find a worthy bride for the guy from his hometown of Antep. The choice falls on the serious beauty, Siren. But will the girl be able to guide the windy Ferret on the true path? Do not forget to write in the comments which series you will watch in first line.